Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. You hear me? Let me know if you hear me.
I'm going to YouTube.
Oh, my ear is itching. I apologize. I got itch in my ear, guys. Hang on a minute. Okay, now my. Oh, is he okay?
Yeah, he's trying to go to the bathroom.
Ah, grandson just freaked me out. My grandkitty. We have grandkitties, y'all. Okay. Now, I told y'all that I would be doing movie reviews. And what I'm doing is the movies that I own on DVD is the movies I will be reviewing only. So that is all TV shows, movies, specials, everything I own on DVD will get reviewed. Now, the ones I have packed up currently won't get reviewed until we get to our next spot. Now, the one I'm letting my kids pick out the movies that I reviewed tonight was my daughter in law's pick, which was Ouija, Origin of Evil, and it says Talk to the Dead. Now, how I'm going to do this is I'm not going to give y'all the whole entire spiel. Just in case you have not seen this movie, I do not want to completely ruin this movie for you. Because most people that go into movie reviews, they tell you the whole entire synopsis, the whole entire ideal of the movie. I don't want to do that for you because I actually want you to go and watch this movie if you haven't seen it. I'm going to read the back of the movie to you. I'm going to tell you on a 1 to 5 scale if I like it because I am a horror entrepreneur. I have been watching horror movies since the tender age of 3. My first introduction to horror movies is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1, and that is what got me to love horror movies at the age of 3. If you have not seen any of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, I will get those for you too. Also, I will read the whole entire collection for y'all. On the back, too. Okay. So without further ado, let me read you the synopsis and I'll tell you my, likes and dislikes. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you the whole entire idea of this. Now, it does have HD and theater quality sound on this. They do still sell it. You could probably get it on eBay, Amazon. You could get it at, of course, Best Buy, most definitely, if you're into this. Now, it says it was never just a game. Dun, 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 dun. Inviting audience again into the lore of the spirit board. This is a prequel to the original Ouija, which I do have that movie too. I will read that one as well. But this, watch it in sequence. Watch this first, and then watch Ouija, however you say it. And then it says again into the lore of the spirit board. Origin of Evil tells a terrifying new tale in 1967 Los Angeles or Angels. A widowed mother and her 2 daughters add a new stunt to the bolster their seance scam business and unwittingly invite authentic evil into their home. When the youngest daughter is overtaken by a merciless spirit, this small family confronts unthinkable fears to save her and send her possessor back to the other side. Now, it has bonus features. You have deleted scenes, of course. You have the making of a Ouija, original of evil. Home is where the horror is. You also have the girl behind doors, which is the youngest daughter. You have feature commentary with the director and co-writer and editor Mike Flanagan, which he's actually a really good editor, I will tell you. And it's also pulse pounding prequel. Now, I will tell y'all, this is actually a very good movie. Um, from a 1 to a 5, I will say this is a 5 for me. I live for movies that are on a supernatural level, anything dealing with Mostly possessions, seances, things of a spiritual dark nature. I am into that. Now, if you're not into those type of movies, then you might want to tend to stay away from this if you're easily scared. It does have, I will tell you ahead of time, not, and it's not a spoiler, it does have jump scares. That is the only thing I will tell you. It does have jump scares. So be pre warned. If a lot of those do scare you, then you might want to stay away. If you're easily scared of possession movies, like I'll give you a good example, like The Exorcist. If you guys haven't seen The Exorcist, then you don't worry about it. I do have The Exorcist, I own it. I think I have an anniversary edition that I bought. So I will read that one for y'all at a time. I actually have even Dominion, The Exorcist, and that one actually is very freaky. Um, but if any type of possession movies scare you, anything that is very thrilling, very on your seat, very creepy essence wise, then these movies probably ain't um, acclimated to your likings. Now, if you like those twists and turns and chills and goosebumps and things that, get you like, oh my God, then you'll live for these. Anything horror on that end, I live for it. Anything scary, I tend to watch it right off the bat. So this is a 5. I highly love it. So anybody looking for something really good and scary and you have not had a chance to see it and you're looking for something interesting to watch that's close to, like, say, The Exorcist, or say, what can I also compare this to? um, Annabelle, The Nun. I'm giving y'all some good ideas. If y'all have seen any of these, this comes close to it. Not as on spook, but close to it. Like it's an underlining spook, but it does have some spooks of that nature. It's close to those. So I said, in comparison to those movies, this falls very close to those comparisons of those. Some other ones it's in comparison to would be, what's that one? It has Dennis Hopper in it and he plays a padre. What is it called? It's actually one of my favorite ones. And I don't want to give y'all a spoiler on it either. And I'm not sure if I own it, but I want to buy it. I'll have to look through my DVD collection to see if I own it. If I don't own it, I'll buy it and I'll give y'all a review on it because I do love the movie. Last Rite is called Last Rite. That is very close to this on another end, but it doesn't deal with seances. It deals with possession. And since this does have possession in it, that's why I give a comparison to it. But this is the only reason why it has possession is because of the Ouija board. Um, so if you like ones like that, another one I can give comparison to is Witchboard. Witchboard is a 1980s movie for anybody that's in my age range. I'm 41. I'm going to be 42 this year. So if anybody around my age range has seen older movies like, say, Demons or Witchboard or Shock 'em Dead or Killer Clowns from Mars, or no, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I should say. It's in, the 80s movies. So Witchboard is actually very close to a Ouija Origin of Evil. So that's another comparison, but that's a very old movie. Um, so those are comparisons I can give y'all if y'all have seen them. But this one's actually, it stands out on its own. It's very well made. It's very well produced. It's very well, the cast is very well cast. The actors, they're very well in depth to their roles. There's no very bad, there's like no bad acting, I can say. They have the actress that played Miss Cullen in Twilight, so she's actually a very good actress. She did very well in this. She plays the mom. The little girl that plays Doris, she actually gives a very award-winning production of her role. I mean, to be that young and to have to do the things that she did in the movie is very astonishing at the age that she portrayed it. The older sister, I haven't seen her in too many roles, but the younger sister, I do believe I have. I will have to research that later if anybody has any questions about it. If there's any movies that you do guys have any questions about on the horror based genre that you would like me to review, put it down in my comments down below. Because if you're curious about horror movies and you have not seen them and you're just like, you don't have anybody out that you know that watches horror movies, that are junkies of scary movies, that are just like, blah, whatever, put them down below. And, if I've seen them, I will review them for you, or I'll go out on a limb and watch them for you. And I will possibly buy them and I will review it for you. It is not a problem. So I'll let you know if it's worthy to watch it or if it's a waste of your time. I'll let you know. It's not a problem, because I do watch documentaries. I do like watching things dealing with, murders, because like Jack the Ripper happens to be one of the people I've studied. Ichabod Crane. I grew up listening to stories like Ichabod Crane. I loved it. So when they came out with Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp, big fan. No, no, mystery there. I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan. I have so many Johnny Depp movies. It's not even funny. So when y'all start seeing me pull out my Johnny Depp collection, don't be like, "Oh my God!" No, I grew up on Johnny Depp, like Crybaby, 21 Jump Street. Um, don't be like, really. I warned y'all. I forewarned y'all. Okay. But yeah, I do hope y'all enjoyed the review. Like I said, I wasn't going to ruin the movie. I wasn't going to tell y'all bit by bit. Like I said, the actors and actresses do very well in the movie. It shows two sisters bonding, trying to stay together as a family in the movie. It is very touching. It does have a lot of grips and thrilling moments. I wish that they would have made a part three to this instead of having two parts. How they do things where they make the first movie and then they do the prequel, which they did Ginger Snaps like that, which Ginger Snaps is one of my favorites of all time, three favorite movies of mine. But sometimes it's confusing when they do that, but that's why I reviewed this one first. My lovely daughter picked it out, so it was a good way that she did that. So if you guys want a good movie to watch, this is definitely a high pick. So if you've never seen it, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. If you watch it based off of me telling you, please let me know if you liked it and you did it for my, based off of my review. Give me a shout. Let me know. Tell me thank you, hey, or give me a boo. Give me some type of response. I appreciate it. And I will let you go. Remember, be kind to everybody because tomorrow's not always granted. And be nice. Okay. I will see y'all guys on the next one. All right. Bye, guys.